King's Country at kingscountry.net. I'm Jim King. Thanks for listening. It's a TGIF, and your first opportunity to see my TV extravaganza here in the Golden Triangle happens in at 12:30 this afternoon. We got a preview at KFDM Channel 6 News at noon as well, just before that. But it's a cool one. It's a King of Western Swing episode, and I'll explain more later. Stay with me. Quick timeout. Alabama next on King's Country.
The King of Country.
Well, it's been a while since I've seen a man in a crown.
Jim King.
King's Country at kingscountry.net. That's Charlie Robinson. Safe to say he's back in his hometown of Bandera because last time I heard, he actually retired from music. You know, he used to be married to one of the Dixie Chicks. Yes, he was. Used to see him around our neck of the woods sometimes. Great talent, Charlie Robinson. Comes from a talented musical family with some roots here in southeast Texas, actually in Sour Lake. I think they spent their summers here, he and his brother, in Sour Lake with his grandparents when they were growing up. Anyway, that's enough about that. Hey, some exciting stuff coming up from the TV show. Stay with me on King's Country. King's Country, kingscountry.net. I've got to say, two of my favorites and two of the prominent country singers of today are Kelly Clarkson and Cody Johnson. I bring that up because Kelly Clarkson laid down another incredible cover during her Kellyoke segment. This time it was Cody Johnson's song, When It Comes to You. Here's a snippet.
When it comes to you, does the midnight ever make you want me back again? Does the silence ever fall like rain upon your skin? And do you ever wonder if some hearts are born to win, born to lose? 'Cause girl, I do.
King's Country, kingscountry.net. We are cruising into the lunch hour, and I get to serve up some tasty little tidbits from the likes of Big and Rich, His Royal Highness, King George, a.k.a. George Strait, coming up, ETC, a.k.a. Earl Thomas Conley, and a whole bunch of great ones, including the Hag. He's next. I'm Jim King.
Long live the king!
King's Country at kingscountry.net. As promised, I see ETC coming up, Earl Thomas Conley, and that explains why I'm having a fabulous flashback to many years ago, 2009, when I got to go on this tour bus at Honky Tonk, Texas. Great memory. King of the Road. On the tour bus of the legendary Earl Thomas Conley.
You've written a lot of songs. You had a number one song in 1975, Conway Twitty covered.
Yeah.
And 2002, Blake Shelton, All Over Me. You co-wrote that. You co-wrote that.
Me and Mike back
and the guy back in there in the corner. Yeah.
This guy, I'm working on a bunch of putting stuff together for this next album. And the guy I wrote most of the songs with is, I've been off for a while, and haven't talked to him in about 3 or 4 months, and he sent me a CD the other day where he rewrote all the songs, changed all the melodies and all the lyrics. I said, well, you need to write new songs, man, all the time, and leave these alone.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, it's a real pleasure talking to you. It's Earl Thomas Conley, 18 number one hits. He had 30 songs in the top 40.
Yeah.
You definitely got a lot of fans in our neck of the woods down here, and I appreciate your time.
We've done real good down through here. But they've kept me in the business forever.
Mm-hmm.
But all these college kids now that were too young to get in the years before all started coming out a few years back. So,
well, let me tell you, I'm the country DJ here. We still play the heck out of your songs.
God, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you're a mainstay on our station, and we appreciate it. We appreciate you.
Ought to move down here, shouldn't I?
You stay busy. We keep you.
Keep you busy living in Nashville, coming down here. This is Earl Thomas Conley on King of the Road Show.
King of the Road.
We share the same last name and the same color eyes.
King's Country at kingscountry.net. Thanks so much for streaming us, and so easy to find us these days thanks to modern technology. You got those smart speakers. Just say, Alexa, play King's Country from TuneIn. My favorite platform that I use is Live 365. That's how I roll in the caddy and here at home, too. That's a great player, Live 365. We're on there, as well as TuneIn and iTunes. Welcome to the show, and I've got a special treat for you right now. One of my favorite from the new crop of country singers is Jelly Roll. And one of the highlights of last night's Fire Aid benefit in Los Angeles was when Jelly Roll brought out Travis Barker to cover a Bob Seger classic. Here's the entire song. One of the best of the night.
My name is Jason Jelly Roll D. Ford. I am from Nashville, Tennessee, and it is an honor to be here tonight. But I think it's important while I'm on this stage that I sing one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite songwriters about one of my favorite cities in America. But it would only be right if I did it with somebody from Los Angeles, California, so I would like to bring my big brother, Mr. Travis Barker, out to play the drums tonight.
King's Country, kingscountry.net. It is the radio show. And to be honest with you, I'm doing this about once a week right now on Fridays to help promote my TV extravaganza. Yeah, the Jim King of the TV show. Who's counting? But episode number 963 has already aired in our region. Last night on Strike TV. Today at 12:30 on the CW in the Golden Triangle. Several more airings. If you want to find out the time, just go to JimKingOfTheRoad.com. We do appreciate you streaming us. And don't miss the TV show this weekend. It is a King of Texas Swing episode. It's going to have Ken Holloway in there in the Royal Spotlight, a video from Lainey Wilson featuring Frank Foster. We're going to kick it off with a couple of segments with Johnny Corville. He's the grandson. He's actually Johnny Corville III, the grandson of Johnny Edwards Corville, who was drummer for Bob Wills and his Texas Playboy. So again, go to JimKingOfTheRoad.com to get those air times, and don't you dare miss it. Thanks for streaming King's Country.
You don't know me, but I know who you are.
Thanks for riding shotgun with me, Jim King of the Radio, through the final hour of a TGIF edition of the Jim King of the Radio show. Got some King George, a.k.a. George Strait, coming up straight ahead, and Blake Shelton is a huge George Strait fan. Here's what Blake had to say about the king of country music.
He's been a constant presence my entire country music fan life, but way before I knew I wanted to be a country artist, way after I became a country artist, and just love his sound. I love the way that he's always stayed true to himself, but made new, different sounding records, and I've taken note of that. As I've made records, I've always wanted to do that, kind of keep pushing the envelope and moving forward a little bit. Just can't say enough great things about
He
George.
was old school and overall
and did it my way.
We're rolling to the end of the road for the Jim King of the Radio show for a TGIF edition. Hope we have a wonderful weekend. We're going to enjoy some beautiful weather here in Southeast Texas. Warming up, unseasonably warm by next week, by the middle of next week, close to 80 degrees. Tonight's low about 43. Of course, I'm not a weather wizard. I'm just Jim King of the radio and TV. Don't miss the TV show this weekend. Several more opportunities on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and don't tell anybody. We can stream the entire episode right now, right here at JimKingOfTheRoad.com and my YouTube channel. Jim King of the TV and Radio YouTube channel. You know what to do now. Keep it between the ditches and have a good one. Later, Gators.
All right, bring them in, boys. Go to sell them. What are you going to give for them? $100 bill now, 30, 30 now, 5, $135, $40 bill. You want to bet about 140 now, 5, $145, $50 bid. Now you're listening to King of the Road.
the Texas honky tonk.